to the audio show.
So let me ask y'all, who came up with the concept of a promise ring? Like, what is the aim of a promise ring? What are you promising to do? Well, guess what? It seems like Iman is in the business of promise rings. So you know what? Let's just jump into it. Let's get into it. Let's go.
What's up, baby?
Hi. Yes, it's a workout for real. Shredding this chicken. What's up? What you got going on? Want some of this salad?
I want some of whatever you gonna give me. But,
Got you.
I was really just, when I was thinking about you, I was thinking about our conversation.
You know what, ladies? I want to say this to you because I keep trying to facilitate a conversation between the two of us, and I keep trying to say to you that things really has changed. The funny thing is, how Delicia is behaving is not new, even in today's world. It's not new. Like, you do have girls that really act like this, meaning they behave as though that they're not with, the foolishness that the guy wants to do, but nonetheless they are with it. You do have women that actually do that. That's the funny thing about all of this, is that people realize that, Delicia's come a lot. Shayla's come a lot. Some levels of delusion at different points in time. It's just wanted to put that out there.
What are you smiling about?
You still make me nervous. That's crazy. But I just was thinking about everything we go through, and everything in my life that was worth it took a long time. It took a lot to go through, and there was no reward until the end of the tunnel. And how I look at it, all the things that we go through that I put you through, I know it's probably a lot of questions that don't get answered.
A lot of questions that will never get answered, because it is what it is, and Iman is doing life. You know what I mean? So, hey.
Time that gets limited and so on and so forth, but I want you to have something that can remind you that I love you. I love our story. I love what it's gonna have to be so that we could be together. I want you to know the end goal and know that it's worth it. So I got you something.
See that? She's back. She's back into place. Her head turns again. Look here. Delicia can be purchased. She's like an item for sale. Like, Delicia is like an item for sale, basically. Like, going to the highest bidder. You know what I mean? As long you can purchase her. You can purchase her. That's just what it is. Where's King? Gone. God, gone. Gone. Because King doesn't pay the bills. Iman pays the bills. King doesn't pay the bills.
You know, I play basketball.
Iman, what
At the
are
end
you
of-
doing?
At the end of the season,
Iman.
we get a ring when you win.
Iman, are you for real right now?
I mean, it's not an engagement.
She thought that Iman was actually going to marry her while being over Shayla's house. Listen how crazy that sounds. While being over Shayla's house. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. She thought Iman was going to marry her while going back and forth to Shayla's house. Who even thinks of that? And look at her face. She was actually ready for it. She basically was looking to see exactly if this was what it was. If this was the moment she thought it was. Now, clearly it wasn't, because, he never got on one knee. And if he had gone on one knee, then we could have said, you know what? He went on one knee, so I guess, hey, here comes the proposal. But there is no proposal. Iman is not marrying Delicia. And she can be bought. You can purchase her. Great looking girl, but she's purchasable. I mean, listen, I'm not the one doing these things. And don't get upset, friends, because this is what it is these days.
What?
But it is a promise that I'm gonna keep every promise that I've made to you. I needed you to have something tangible, a physical reminder that I do love you, and there is an end goal that's real.
A promise ring. First and foremost, a promise is a comfort to a fool. That is the first thing. Let me reiterate that again. A promise is a comfort to a fool. But you know what? Maybe I need to research with the audience. Where did this promise ring thing come from, friends? Like who started out with the promise ring thing? In relationships, to say, let me give you a promise ring in a relationship, and you give your significant other a promise ring. What are you promising them to do? What exactly are you promising them to do? I feel like there are so many replicas of the real thing. Marriage is marriage. If you're not going to use the ring meaning for marriage, don't take out any. But okay, hey, Iman has decided that this is the next step and the next course of action as far as Iman Delicia is concerned, is by giving her a promise ring to promise her that he will continue to take the yes man from Shayla, but to also be with her. To give her that promise, to promise her that she will forever be a side chick as long as she can stick with him. She'll be a well taken care of side chick.
So I mean, let's see if it fits.
Well, what finger does it go on if it's not an engagement promise? Is there a certain ring, a
You
finger
know
for
what
that?
finger keep men away.
You know what? Oh, this is beautiful.
So let me get this straight. So you put the promise ring on your actual ring finger. So in other words, no. So, oh boy, I want y'all ladies to fathom this. So here's the play that Iman has just made with this ring. And here's why Delicia's, what you call it now, greed has made it so dangerous for her. So a man puts a promise ring on her finger. On her ring finger, the finger that she's supposed to be married. That's the marriage finger, right? He puts a promise ring on that finger. Right? So in other words, once a man sees the ring on her finger, the idea is to ward off as many men as possible. So it looked like she's actually engaged when she's really not. She's just a side chick to a man that has two other women. But come on, ladies. Promise ring.
I just need for you to trust me and trust in us, okay?
As much as you tick me off sometimes and I can't stand you, this is beautiful. So thank you.
But it's nice to look good and be reminded.
I appreciate it.
When you love money, this all happen to you. Listen to me, man. Delisa is being promised that what is Delisa being promised? Let me ask the audience that. What exactly is Iman promising? Let me ask you that. And the question is this: would you ever take a promise ring? My surmise on it, I don't think you should. I don't think you should. I don't believe that. I don't believe in promise ring. I think promise rings is a bunch of nonsense. If you're going to marry to the woman or the man, you're married to them. But the whole idea of you making a promise before you get into that is foolishness. Just make the promise and live by the promise. You don't need a ring to show the promise. But women who are out there that love pearls and things. That's what y'all told me. So hey, would you take a promise ring? And what is the promise Iman is making? Give me a take, like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna talk to you soon.